Okay, so in the long form, it makes sense why I did 3 minutes about something other than the emotional treadmill when what I've wanted to talk about for the last 10 minutes is emotional treadmills. Well, my work, my long form work, really embraces grinding, doing repetitive, almost boring tasks that have almost menial, almost meaningless goal at the end. And so maybe what I need to do is, I've been thinking about it. I don't get any positive feedback. I don't get any creative direction from you guys at all. It's very strange. You're so used to illegitimate artists crowdsourcing that you won't help a guy out at all, even with negative feedback that will help him direct himself in a way that you'll like. But my long form work and what I need to do is I need to show you live. I need to just go live and stay live for a 10-hour day of what it looks like when I make my money, how boring and tedious it is. And thus why I think about the things that I'm thinking about and how I'm able to relate the things that I'm thinking about to what I'm actually doing. And then how I'm able to make decisions around that, how I'm able to decide, for example, to stop doing things I don't like doing. And so really that gets us back to the idea of this emotional treadmill, because we have all sorts of treadmills that we're on. The world is one big treadmill ever since the division of labor. I mean, Henry David Thoreau talks about this. What's his name? Wrote The Wealth of Nations. Adam Smith, he talks about how ever since the division of labor, and Adam Smith was casting the division of labor back into the late Stone Age. Maybe in his mind, he might even have been thinking about the early Stone Age, when we weren't even genetically human yet. Meaningfully, in the early Stone Age, there were still other human cousins running around. But ever since the division of labor was invented, ever since civilization, ever since communities got large enough that the division of labor was necessary, life has been a series of treadmills. This was the genius of the Egyptian civilization in the ancient mind, was how easily and effectively they were able to enslave people to generational 1,000-year treadmills. This is the warning of the Ramayana and other Hindu texts, the other Vedic texts, that life is a treadmill, y'all. And you hop from one treadmill to another. Every time you die, you just get on another treadmill. And so embrace the treadmill. Which brings me back to a guy who used to tell me, well, his mantra was embrace the suck. And it's like, well, no, because then that's all you're thinking about. Why do you want to be thinking about how bad it sucks to be on this treadmill? You could be thinking about how great the amenities of this treadmill are. I remember when treadmills didn't have drink carriers, for example. But see, that requires gratitude. And we're pathologically terrified of the Sisyphean task. Because what we don't understand is that there's a glory and an honor in Sisyphus reaching the top of that mountain every single time he does it. There's glory in that. He's remembered and honored for it.